Here comes your pre-market summary for Wednesday, April 12th. Futures holding on to positive territory ever so slightly here ahead of key inflation data due out at 8:30. We'll get March CPI readings right across the board. Going to be the major event of the day coming up in the afternoon then at 2 o'clock. Fed minutes to digest as well. So lots to get through coming up not only this morning but this afternoon. Here comes a look at how things are setting up right now. 0.22 for both the S&P and the Dow. The Nasdaq lagging ever so slightly once again, 0.15. Still in positive territory though. TSX futures here in Toronto pointing to a positive open to kick things off for Wednesday as well. Crude oil downside, bit of a pullback as well. If you remember, nice breakout finally for Bitcoin over the past couple of days. So a bit of a pullback for both BTC and Ethereum. It's all about these coming up. At 8:30 we'll get the core CPI year over year, CPI month over month. CPI in general, 5.1% expected. Slight uptick on the month over month expected. And the core number, 5.6 on the year over year, month over month, 0.2 expected as well. So a little bit of an uptick on the month over month. Downtick though overall, if you remember, last time we got CPI, it was 6%. So decent sized move to the downside. Overall, we're watching a bit of a flat market to kick things off as we saw this morning, still kind of chopping around for the S&P and the Nasdaq here within the top end of the range. Still a nice looking uptrend, however, for both. Individually this morning, more price cuts coming through for Tesla. Back to China we go with some Model 3 and Y variants getting price cuts as of today over in Hong Kong. So we'll talk about Tesla again coming off the same announcement, if you remember, earlier in the week for North America. Alibaba shares as well downside along with most of the other ADRs as well on more geopolitical tensions, more Taiwan related headlines with China and the US coming out late in the day yesterday. So Alibaba, even the EV names, NIO downside this morning after a decent day for these yesterday right across the board. We'll have a look at Google. Nothing significant for Alphabet this morning. This was late in the day yesterday. They said they're going to launch this live TV experience. More than 800 free channels going to be included in that for Alphabet. So we'll have a look at all the big tech names, including Microsoft as well. This also yesterday, OpenAI coming out saying they're going to offer up to $20,000, Sharif, if you can find a bug in ChatGPT. Not a bad deal. Ford, meanwhile, as well. Not really doing anything here pre-market, but cool story involving Ontario here over in Oakville. They're going to retool the Oakville plant to start producing electric vehicles. $1.8 billion investment coming for Ford in that sense. MDB, not one we look at very often, but up nicely here in the pre-market on this. Morgan Stanley raises to overweight. It's a software SaaS name, MDB, MongoDB. Grab the watch list, guys. Use that QR code, bottom right-hand corner right now. We'll see you at 8:30 again. We're on at 8:25. 5 minutes tee up for the big event today. CPI for March coming at 8:30. We'll see you then on TraderTV.Live.